Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. The dude, Gerald, is of course the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
You know, the word is out on this guy, D-Row. He pretty much carved through the National League last year. I get it. It's a little bit easier to pitch with that pitcher spot in the 9th hole, but this guy's stuff is elite. He's a Cy Young Award candidate in either league.
Yeah, he's building on a reputation of dominance, and I want to see if he gets off on the right foot today, because, you know, when this guy shows up, you're getting every offensive lineup's A game.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. The Nats look for their 7th straight victory next. The dude, Gerald, gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Stepping up now, Pedro Sanchez. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Pedro Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon.
And no one down here.
The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Second, the left fielder, Richie.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
So now to the plate, Richie Kirk, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here we go, guys.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kevin Hudson.
Hey, we got 2, 3 down.
Into the box, Kevin Hudson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 256. Still without a home run and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Arnold, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we got no one.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Next for Milwaukee, Ray Kuhn. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, here we go.
Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting 5th.
Standing in now, Roosevelt Blackwell, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 302 is the average coming in. 3 homers and 11 RBIs.
Hey, we got 2.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And as we check out the Brewers team leaders, we can see he's currently 4th best on this Milwaukee ball club. Now at the plate, David Edwards. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Blackwell at second with 2 down. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, the dude, Gerald. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gerald.
Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw! I don't believe what I just saw! So a two-run shot to left center, third home run for him on the year, as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
You're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great...
Leading off the inning, Edgar Rosado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Right side, scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. So now the Brewers pitcher, Jimmy Zahorik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Zahorik.
One down, one down.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. So coming to the plate,
Now
Pedro Sanchez.
Pedro Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch.
High.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 3-0.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive it.
Digging in to try it again, Richie Kirk, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Kevin Hudson.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
To the plate now, Kevin Hudson. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Hudson stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the first round back in 2029.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Now, Nathaniel Arnold as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is foul right side. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, still down 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ray Kuhn. First pitch coming, here it is.
No outs here.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Two and two.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Into the box now, Roosevelt Blackwell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, David Edwards. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Brewers 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the switch-hitting pitcher, the dude, Gerald.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Kirk is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now batting, Edgar Rosado will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1-2.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Hector Rodriguez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Rodriguez.
Here we go right now, fellas. Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 261 the average coming into action here. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pedro.
So now to the plate, Pedro Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Richie Kirk. Here comes the first pitch. And a good spot there at the knees, but this is ruled to be low, apparently 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Playing 11.
Swing and a miss on the old flutter ball, even at 1-1. Now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes. Hey, no outs here.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Lucas onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Kevin Hudson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Hudson.
Hey, we got one here.
And the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Griffin will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nathaniel Arnold. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, no run. Eat it, eat it.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Ray Kuhn, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
The 1-0 home. Rolled slowly down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 4-0.
seventh inning stretch.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, the dude, Gerald. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Attaboy, attaboy. 1 ball, no strike.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So digging in now, Roosevelt, Blackwell. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Hey, no outs now.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, David Edwards. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No hits to this point. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more.
1-1-1-1.
And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Edgar Rosado, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Sean Divino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Divino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0.
D-Ride.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
boys.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Pedro Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, let's go right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
The batter.
At the plate, Richie Kirk. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Nationals get their division-leading 30th win of the year. The dude, Gerald, wins his league-leading 10th game of the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.